And now I'll run down on some of our national and international headlines for this Thursday morning. In the Philippines, President Duterte has declared martial law for Mindanao and is considering extending it to the entire country. It's something which their constitution allows for, I believe, 60 days, and their parliament can actually overturn it. The Supreme Court can review it, all that other stuff. This is only the first time since 1986 that they've had martial law in the Philippines. This as they are fighting with the separatists, the Muslim extremists in Mindanao. There's a new report out from Amnesty International that says the United States has lost track of over $1 billion worth of equipment, specifically arms. We're talking everything from small arms to mortars to heavy equipment as well. All of it was supposed to be going into Iraq and Kuwait in that area, and they've just lost track of it. They said that part of it was an issue of incomplete records, part of it because they didn't have any overarching control, sometimes just handwritten receipts. And they say it's very disturbing, especially considering the proliferation of weapons in that area. Also, it looks like Russia and OPEC are siding against the United States when it comes to oil. This meeting that's supposed to be taking place on Friday, they're going to be likely extending the reduction on oil, which is likely to put all the prices up. The Obama administration has apparently been caught in spying on Americans illegally through searches of Internet data conducted by the NSA. Now, they say specifically the Obama administration, but this is something that has been going on for decades. This is in a new report that just came out, and once again, accusations are flying every which way. Refugees drowned off the coast of Libya. Once again, the Mediterranean, a very dangerous trek between Libya and Italy. They're saying that 250,000 people are likely to go across there sometime this year. And for every 39 people that make the crossing, one of them dies. A man with a knife was caught outside Buckingham Palace, taken into custody just moments before the Queen drove past. This as Britain is in severe lockdown right now after the Manchester attack, suspension of civilities, the state of emergency, all of these things going on right now. And it looks like Britain is, it's in full-fledged military. They've got 1,000 troops protecting Parliament and other landmarks around London right now. In Mogadishu, another car bombing. This has been a very regular occurrence there. In this case, 8 left dead. And the Pentagon has called the recent intercept by a Russian fighter of U.S. air tankers unprofessional. The Nepal Prime Minister, Pushpa Kumar Dahal, has stepped down from his place. It was expected. He's only been in office for 9 months, though. It came earlier than expected. Fox News meeting yet another accusation. There's another lawsuit by a Canadian this time who says that he was continuously mocked by using one of those snippets from the movie Anchorman, talking about how nothing important ever happens in Canada. He says it wasn't just good-natured ribbing, it was bullying. And he's filed a suit in which he also says that his coworkers mocked black employees for their hair and their speech, laughed about Mexicans, and specifically targeted him for being Canadian. This is the latest claim against Fox News, a whole bunch of accusations going on right now. President Trump met with the Pope, and he said that he's, quote, determined to pursue peace after that meeting. Some deadly explosions rocked the bus terminal in Jakarta. A number of people dead there as well. And Taiwan, their top court has ruled in favor of gay marriage. In Siberia, a number of fires raging right now, over 70 homes destroyed. They're hoping that the big rainstorm that's going through that region is going to help knock down the fires. And right now, the latest, I don't know if you've heard about the budget that the White House has proposed. They're calling it an egregious accounting error. A couple more stories. As always, we have more stories than we have time for. Please check out the website radiofreespeech.com if you'd like to get a 30 to 40-minute audio version delivered directly to your inbox every morning at 5 a.m. The Fox story about the Seth Rich murder has now been officially withdrawn. And Russian scientists, as well as American scientists, are now talking about a mysterious protective barrier that they've discovered around the Earth. It's being described as a film of some kind, and they're saying it's very dangerous, but it may also be protecting the planet. Who knows? I haven't seen it, And so much of what they talk about is theory and conjecture anyway, but it is interesting to think about. So that's what we've got for our national and international news. My commentary today will focus on an Alaskan problem, not uniquely Alaskan, but pretty darn close. And that's to do with moose and the dangers thereof. Check it out, radiofreespeech.com. Thanks.